And I'm the host, Cornelius K9 Bundrich, two-time IBF World Champion and the oldest world champion in boxing junior middleweight history. So what's good tonight? And what all my team K9 doing? With me, I'm chilling in the house with the fam, up just chilling. Had a long day today, and I thought it'd be good to champ talk. Now, if y'all follow boxing, for those that's on the show, that's on this live with me, Devin Haney and Gary Russell were beefing. So I thought Devin Haney and Gary Russell would actually be the fight. So Devin Haney sent Gary Russell a contract. Gary Russell and his peoples looked over the contract, and I don't know if they liked it, if they didn't like it, but they were scheduled to fight. They were supposed to fight. Now, but something happened. So maybe they'll fight later on in the year or maybe early next year. But Gary Russell seemed to want all the smoke. At first, he was calling out Terrence Crawford because it was word on the streets that he had actually sucker punched Terrence Crawford when they were amateurs. And how true it is, it's true because Terrence Crawford said it himself. And you go take a look at that video on my page, on my YouTube channel. Just search for it. But Gary Russell still doesn't have an opponent and hasn't fought, I believe, in a year, while Devin Haney has moved on and is about to fight Yuriorkis Gamboa. And that fight is scheduled. It's scheduled 11/17, so that's November the 17th. Devin Haney will be fighting Yuriorkis Gamboa. I feel like that would be a great fight for Devin Haney because he did the experience, and Gamboa does have a lot of experience. I think one thing that really hurt Gamboa's career, along with Andre Durrell's career, was 50 Cent. Yes, 50 Cent. Because they had signed with 50 Cent, and if last time I checked, 50 Cent is a rapper. Great businessman, but a rapper. And now he's a rapper, but he's a good businessman too. So I'm thinking that, he tried to sign me. Let's break it down. He tried to sign me, and I said, 50 Cent is 50 Cent. He is good when it comes to rapping. I didn't sign with him. Darrell signed with him. Gamboa signed with him. And it seemed like their career went nowhere. So Gamboa, to this day, gave Terrence Crawford his hardest fight. He gave him his hardest fight. But I think that Russ hurted him big time. And it just showed, even in a fight against Gervonta Tank Davis. So now he's finna step up. He's finna fight against Devin Haney. And like I say, I think Devin Haney is going to win that fight, but it'll be good experience for him. No, it'll be great experience for him. And do you know even that Devin Haney even trained at the Crunk Gym? That's right. He trained at the Crunk Gym because I had him on my show. I got a podcast every Tuesday called The Dog Pound. So y'all can listen in. The number is 718-506-1506. Once again, it's 718-506-1506. And it's called The Dog Pound. And it's every Tuesday. And I had Devin Haney on my show. And I didn't remember that he trained at Crunks because he was like, man, I used to train at Crunks. He said, you probably don't remember, but I used to train out there at Crunks with you. I said, wow. So Devin Haney gets around. Yes, he gets around. And his dad is doing a great job with him. They built his career up. They went to Mexico and got him a lot of fights, kind of like Chavez did. Julio C. Chavez went over to Mexico, got a lot of fights against a bunch of bums. I don't want to say bums. I'll say soup cans. And we call them bums. A fighter that's supposed to lose, that come in to lose, come in for a paycheck, it's considered a bum. We're going to call them soup cakes, though. We're going to call them soup cakes. But anyway, Devin Haney went over there, built his record up. Chavez went over there, built his record up. Canelo, that's right, Canelo Alvarez, he built his record up fighting over in Mexico. So a lot of fighters are building their records up over in Mexico. And you just do that. Even on club shows, you don't fight, if you're the A-side, you don't fight A-side fights. You fight C-side fights. That's right, because you have to build your record up. So you fight against a guy who might give you some work, but you're supposed to be. That's right. Especially if you selling all the tickets. You selling tickets and people are coming to see you, guess what? You the A side. So that's why a lot of fighters or a lot of promoters actually have the A side fighters who are gonna sell a lot of tickets or someone that they can push that probably can become a world champion. They're gonna have them as a main event on the show. So Detroit, I don't want to say it's died since Emmanuel Stewart passed, but it's definitely ain't the same as it used to be. But you got local promoters like Carlos Salinas, Kenny, Demetrius Salinas are doing a great job in keeping the boxing going. You got former world champions like myself, K9 Cornelius Bundrich, yeah, and your boy Tony Harrison, that's doing our thing, keeping the sport alive in Detroit. Former world champions. You got top prospects like Dominique Dalton, Marlon, the Savage. You get former top contenders like Leonardo Tyner. I mean, you just got some Eric De Leon. I mean, you got Derek Coleman. So you got a bunch of prospects, future champions in the city of Detroit. But we just don't have that Emmanuel Stewart no more. Emmanuel Stewart, man, he used to take fighters to the Klitschko's camp and get a lot of experience. Now, even though Vladimir Klitschko or Vladimir Klitschko are heavyweights, Emmanuel Stewart would take smaller guys, junior middleweights like Tony Harrison, like myself over there to go get those guys work. Now, of course, those guys would try to knock us out because we're junior middleweights. But we would get the sparring in with them for the speed. Yes, for the speed. So it's called good sparring, smart sparring. So a lot of heavyweights should get in there with smaller guys and not try to hurt them just for the speed. You know what I mean? Don't throw no hard punches back. Let them throw punches at you and you just use your reflexes. That's right. That's why Tyson Fury didn't mind getting there with me. He's a smart young man. And he said, he won a couple of rounds. I said, a couple of rounds? This is one time that I was actually nervous. I'm about to get in there with a guy, 6'9". That's right, 6'9". Rewind that. 6'9". To myself, give him a few rounds. And I gave him a few rounds, a few rounds, man. And thank God he didn't swing for the fences, but he was smart enough to do what Emmanuel Stewart does, and that's just to get to work. There you have it at K9 Boxing. Right. So in other news, Bar Arum has pushed the fight back with Tyson Fury. So the fight was scheduled to take place 12/19, December the 19th. But it's been pushed back. And I believe it's pushed back because of all these different events, like the basketball, NBA, NFL, just some of everything. It's a lot of events coming up. So they want to make sure that when they actually fight, that they can actually have people in the seats. Because, right now it's hard. Some cities won't allow you to fight or have fans. So it's hard to be able to pay. It's hard to be able to pay the fighters what they worth for, what they asking for, because there's no gate. If there's no gate, then there's no sponsorships. It's really not a lot. There's no money coming in like that. So the promoter has to go all the way into his pocket to make the fight happen. That's right. So a lot of fighters are taking pay cuts or not getting what they were getting or supposed to get in the contract. And that's the reason why. Canelo Alvarez is suing. That's right. He is suing DAZN and Golden Boy. Now you would think that Oscar was like a dad to him or uncle or cousin, but he is suing Oscar De La Hoya. Canelo Alvarez is suing Oscar De La Hoya for that bread. Some people would kill their mama over that bread, over that money, man, for real. And I'm not saying that's good, but I tell you this, Canelo was trying to get out that contract. Now, if he ended up getting out that contract, not getting that money, would it look good for him being over at PBC? It's a bunch of work at PBC, and he'll be the A side, of course, just like Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao left Bar Arum, and that probably was the best move he could have made, because now he's picking and choosing. He's getting all his money fighting when you want to fight. He's doing like Mayweather did. He's getting treated like a king. Fought against Canelo, made a gang of money. He fought against Pacquiao. It was the all-time pay-per-view highest rated fight of all time. Broke the bank. I think he made about $400 million. So now, when he bought himself the contract with Bob Arum, the smartest move and smartest thing he could have ever did. The smartest move and smartest thing he could have ever did. And from there on out, he started promoting his own fights. So now he's a promoter now, former fighter. You could say a current fighter, because if the price is right, like Bob, what's my man name, Bob Barker? If the price is right, he would get back in the ring. And there's been rumors that he will be fighting against Paul Logan. Yes, there's rumors that he's going to fight against Paul Logan. Now, a lot of people say, well, Floyd is making a mockery out of boxing. Are you saying Roy Jones and Mike Tyson is making a mockery out of boxing? I mean, you got to think, at the end of the day, the person that loses the most is the fighter. The fighter loses the most. You know why? Because at the end of his career, a lot of fighters end up punch drunk. A lot of fighters end up broke. So when it's a chance that you can get all the money in the world, get it. If a fan don't understand that, then he ain't a real fan. And he ain't really got your back. What, you just want to see you get your head beat in and beat other people's head in? Come on, man. You got to get all you can while you can. At K9 Boxing. So let me see who's in there. What up, though? So we got, what's up, champ? Hatchet. What's up, though, Brody? Chris, Big Red. That's right. No gate, no sponsorship, no money. That's right. And Mike Tyson does have crazy power. And if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Absolutely. Yep, I saw you. So you venturing? What's up? What's up? Ding, ding. The Lakers and 4, right? So I think I be thinking the basketball games is rigged too, man. I think the games be rigged. I don't even watch basketball no more like that. I used to watch basketball all the time, but the game is so soft. You can barely touch a person, and that's a technical foul. I like the basketball game, the NBA, when the bad boys played, when Michael Jordan played, when it was physical. You had to earn everything. Wasn't no a little hit, and it's a technical foul. You get kicked out the game. That's terrible. I don't even mess with basketball. I still love basketball. I like basketball, and I enjoy doing that more than even boxing. But to watch somebody else play, I don't know. I can't really watch it, especially when I don't know what's really going on, who's supposed to win, who getting paid off. But hey, get that money. Get paid. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. Hey, what's up, Big Earl? What's happening with you? Appreciate you, especially for being big bro, big cuz, and for donating the money at the chat so y'all can cash at me too. Cash at me, because definitely we can use that at K9 Boxing. We steady upgrading all our equipments. Me and the wifey, we got a new microphone. We just bought a computer. So you definitely can cash app and donate at the $sign K9 Boxing. Yes, indeed. That's right. And please hit the like button. Hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel. And share the video, because I'm always give y'all the realness and knowledge. That's right. You remember what my man said on Belly? Knowledge. That's right. Knowledge. At K9 Boxing. So, who else got fighting? Daniel Jacobs. Daniel Jacobs was finna fight Gabe Rosado. And they reached an agreement to fight November the 27th. I remember Gabe Rosado had a chance to fight me. He had a chance to fight the champ of the world and try to take my belt. But he went up in weight and fought Triple G. Now, what was that, a smart move or a dumb move? You got a chance to fight a smaller guy who's a little older, who on paper you got a chance to beat. Or do you go fight the boogeyman, who is still in his prime, probably the hardest puncher at the time, pound for pound, and Triple G? Well, he chose to fight Triple G instead of me. He was mandatory. And man, got his face busted up. I mean, he probably actually, that probably actually ended his career because he's still fighting with more or less a gatekeeper. But anyway, he's fighting against Daniel Jacobs, November 27th. And I think it's on the Zone because Daniel Jacobs is promoted by the Zone, so it should be on the Zone. And the Zone is really a good network because you only got to pay $9.99 to watch some of the greatest fighters today. I mean, from Devin Haney. Devin Haney fight is going to be a good fight against Gamboa. It's going to be for $9.99. The Charlo fight, the Charlo brothers fought, and it costed $72 and some cent. So do you pay $9.99 or do you pay $72 and some cent? Or do you go in your friend's house and watch it? What do you do? Well, I actually had it for free. I was actually over at Gold's Gym. And at Gold's Gym, I was the host. And I put it on my Instagram that you could have come out, you could have came out and chilled with the champ for free. At K9 Boxing. But Daniel Jacobs, I think he's going to beat Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado has actually done really good in his career. Because he's never won a world championship. He's never won a world title. But it still has a great brand. His brand might be even killing my brand that I won 2 world titles. Now, I don't want to play the race game, but it's definitely connection and the complexion. He played in the Creed movie. So that took his brand to a high level, a super high level. And like I say, he's like a gatekeeper, but he's making money. So the fight between him and Daniel Jacobs, I'm quite sure he's getting a couple of $100,000. At least a couple of $100,000. That ain't bad at all. Especially when you're not supposed to win. When you're the B side, majority of the times you're not making no money. But in Gary Rosado's case, he getting paid. And I can't do nothing but salute him for that one. So Mikey Garcia said that he's finna fight Manny Pacquiao. So Conor McGregor said that he's finna fight Manny Pacquiao. So it seems like Manny Pacquiao is America's most wanted, for real. Floyd, I don't think want to fight Manny Pacquiao, but everybody and their cousin want to fight Manny Pacquiao. Terrence Crawford wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao, and I think that's why Manny Pacquiao left Bar Arum in Top Rank and went to PBC. I think that Manny Pacquiao has had a bad hand when he was with Bar Arum because he lost to Tim Bradley, and he didn't lose to Tim Bradley. A blind man could have saw he won that fight the first time. Then he fought Jeff Horn. Clearly won the fight, and they actually gave it to Jeff Horn. I think Manny Pacquiao said enough is enough, and he got out the contract and signed with PBC. Smartest move he could have made, because when he fought his first fight, he fought Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner is a good fighter. Adrian Broner is actually a great fighter, but he's not focused some of the times. So I think that that was a good fight for him, because if Floyd was to fight you again or was to fight him again, he's a perfect person to mimic Floyd because he has that Floyd style, that shoulder roll, play a hand down. So that was a good fight for Manny Pacquiao. Then the second fight, he fought against Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, the fight before they fought each other, looked terrible. I think he was injured, going into that fight and wasn't the same. Keith Thurman, one time, almost got stopped by Lopez. So when Manny Pacquiao saw that, oh man, it was game on. So then he fought Keith Thurman and beat one time. And so his next fight, like I say, Mikey Garcia said that's a done deal. Conor McGregor can kick rocks. So we'll look forward to seeing what's going to happen. Freddie Roach said that Manny Pacquiao wasn't fighting none this year. So we'll see what happens in the year 2021. I think that's going to be a great year. 2021 for the sports, NFL, NBA, just the world itself. I think it's going to be great. I think we're going to get back to where we were, off with the mask, because it was a point in time that when you wore a mask, you was about to stick somebody up. Now wearing a mask is the norm now. You see somebody with a mask, you be like, oh, what's up? You don't even worry about it if you got a gun or not. We in some crazy days, man. Some crazy times and some crazy days. And I'm good at saying glove up. For real. How you been feeling about these? Oh, yeah. So November the 7th, yes. My boy Timothy fighting November the 7th. And your dog K9 Bundridge. Cornelius Bundridge, K9 Bundridge fighting November 7th, too. Yeah, so yeah, me and my wife, we got the channel. The channel is called, it's going to be called Champ Talk. So we got the new YouTube channel, Champ Talk. So Champ Talk is coming live. We're gonna start it. We're gonna build it from here and go from there. So it's Champ Talk. Champ Talk Live. That's right, Champ Talk Live. Me and the wife gonna be on there going hard. And we gonna speak our mind. I mean, I ain't gonna tell her what to say. She ain't gonna tell me what to say. She just gonna tell it like it is. She gonna give the audience a different perspective of boxing from a woman's perspective, because not many women know boxing like her. I don't think no woman know boxing more than her. That's right. I think she know boxing more than any woman for sure, and more than the majority of the men. That's right, because she been with me when I first started boxing. I think it was my second or first pro fight. She was there with me. So she been there with me for 39 pro fights. That's right, 39 pro fights. I was about to rewind that, but I ain't gonna rewind that one. I'm gonna fast forward that one. All time. Nah, he was a great time. Yeah, great to me. Oh yeah, that's right. I got my boy Marcel in the building. Marcel undefeated, y'all. I need to check him out and pray that he get back in the ring, because Marcel can fight. So Marcel Walker that y'all see out here on the live with us, a beast. 11-0. 11-0. That's right. It could be world champ. What you about? 6'4"? 6'4", 6'5"? Marcel a beast. Southpaw. That's right. A lot of conspiracies? Oh yeah, it's a lot of conspiracies for sure. Absolutely. Right back at you. Thumbs up, Earl. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah. My wife, yeah, she can't play basketball too. She could have been a hooper. She sacrificed a whole lot for me. You know what I mean? I think she did a good job, because at the end of the day, these women, man, like I said, I'm not trying to throw no shade. I ain't judging nobody. But the WNBA, I think it's like 90% gay. And my wife she's straight. You know what I'm saying? She's with the hubby. You know what I mean? So it's just hard to be around people that you can't really interact with. They own some other stuff. And in the WNBA, they're not paying that kind of money. You know what I mean? I mean, if you go look at how much the whole WNBA make compared to how much LeBron James make, he make more than the whole WNBA by himself. Yes, LeBron James. And that's crazy. I'm not saying that whether a woman should get paid more, should get paid less. I mean, like my wife always say, and like Bill Waller, rest in peace, say, you get what you negotiate. Now, I just think that the women should negotiate more. Even in boxing for females, Clarissa Shields, to me, is the best boxer, female-wise, in boxing. She's the best female fighter. And she won 2 gold medals. Yes, she won 2 gold medals. And she done won all the belts, and she's the fastest to win world titles in other divisions. So, I mean, and she should get paid, and she getting paid. I mean, $300,000, $500,000 a fight for a woman or for anybody is a lot of money. But I think that if the women just really want to get money, I think they should at least try to push to go 3-minute rounds. I think if they start fighting 3-minute rounds, their money would increase. They'll make more money if they start going longer rounds. Because 2-minute rounds, it's hard to ask for more money and you not fight more rounds, or you might fight longer rounds. But like I say, they got to negotiate. They got to fight. They got to get out here and Black Lives Matter. You got to stick together. You know what I'm saying? Put your chest out. March. You know what I'm saying? Fight for it. Got to fight for it. Life is a fight. You got to keep fighting. You can't stop. That's right. Closed mouth don't get fed, bro. For real. Yeah, can't stay challenged. Just can't. This thumbs up. Oh, yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it. Joshua, thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on, bro. One love. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. I mean, let's go viral, y'all. I'm a real one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been, You know what I'm saying? Flashy, going crazy, think I'm all this and that. Always been humble. I mean, I'm a guy y'all should want to succeed. You know, me and my family. I'm like that with the next person. You want me to make it. I want you to make it. Let's all succeed. If I rule the world, we'll all be famous, happy, blessed, saved, and we'll all go to heaven. But every man for himself. I can't go to heaven for my wife. She can't go to heaven for me. We all are judged individually, for sure. I want to see Chase Crawford versus Javante Davis fight. That fight ain't gonna never happen because I don't think. Well, you know what? To be honest with you, that fight could happen because Javante Davis, he walks around what 150, 160, probably walking around weighing 170. I think he killed himself to get down in weight. So he about to fight Santa Cruz, October, I think the 30th. But they about to get ready to fight. And from what I've been seeing, man, Javante Davis been looking good. But his toughest test is going to be against Leo. Leo Santa Cruz is a beast. He ain't no joke. And he know how to box. And he know how to bang. So he could do both. I mean, he showed it when he lost the first fight. His first fight to, I can't recall the young man from overseas. Can somebody help me out? But the young man from overseas, he lost the fight to him. Frampton, there we go. I think his name is Frampton. Yeah, so yeah, he lost to him. He came back and beat him. He adjusted. And life is about adjustments. Yeah, Canelo. You know what? I don't know who Canelo gonna fight right now because, like I say, he's in a problem. He's dealing with his managers at the zone. They into it, so I don't think he's gonna fight nobody no time soon. You know what I'm saying? Unless they can iron it out. If they can iron it out, then then it's on and popping. Yeah, 135 first round boxing is a great division. I hope he stay down there too. Because if he move up, he gonna lose all that power he got. He's a little Mike Tyson, and if he moves up, he gonna lose. He gonna lose the advantages that he have. Because he walks around weighing 150, 160, 170. It could get down to 135. I walk around weighing 180 something. It could get down to 154. So even though I'm not the taller fighter in the ring, I'm definitely the stronger fighter in the ring. Zach Tomlinson, that's right. K9, as real as it gets. Absolutely. I appreciate that, bro. I'm glad you recognize that. Real recognize real. That's right. Yep. Yeah, I can't pronounce his name. And Yildirim shouldn't be the WBC mandatory, but since he is, I don't mind Canelo going and beating him. None of the other champs want to fight him. Well, I think I differ with you on that. Some other champs that want to actually want to fight him. It's a guy named Jamal Charlo wants to fight him, but he's all over the place. So I don't know if Canelo is a 160 pounder, or middleweight, or super middleweight, because he floats around. Float. You know that float. I mean, Muhammad Ali float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Well, I'm not saying Canelo float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, but he's floating around in all these different divisions. I think he should fight at 154. But with him being a cash cow, now that Mayweather has retired, he can fight whatever weight class he wants to. He is the highest paid fighter, and he has the biggest name in boxing right now. I would have to say it's Canelo, then Manny Pacquiao, then Anthony Joshua, then Tyson Fury, then I probably would say Deontay Wilder. And from there on out, you can say whoever you want to say. But definitely, Canelo is the biggest draw right now. For sure. That's right. West Side, my wife doing all this crazy stuff on the background. Once again, but yeah, Canelo, Charlo is real good. I hope he fights Andre. Yeah, Boo Boo Andre is a good fighter too, man. He just fight when he want to fight. He remind me of the old me. Fight once a year or fight every blue bull. Yeah, so yeah, that right there, he missing a lot of fights by doing that. Yep. So good luck, boss. Keep representing the D the right way. I got to, Zach. Zach, listen, man. Real recognize real, man. I ain't out here on no other stuff. I'm just trying to be the best I can be. And I just want people to do the same thing. Be the best you can be. Stay out the way. Take care of your family and keep God first. Absolutely. Oh, Javante's gonna kill him. Pete, you said you're gonna kill him. Oh, man, I'm thinking the same thing, but I want to see how big, how big. I want to see how big Javante Davis is gonna be over Leo Santa Cruz. If Leo Santa Cruz is bigger than Javante, then it could really be a good fight. But if Javante Davis blows up at the weigh-in, because some people can blow up at the weigh-in. I weigh in at 154, and the very next day I'll be 172. That's right, 172. Excuse me. And people always ask, like, how can you do that? I mean, it's just hard work. As Floyd would say, dedication. That's right. Hard work, dedication. Absolutely. Ah ha ha ha! You couldn't touch me. Marcel said I sparred him and it was so intense I didn't get a touch. Ah ha ha! You talking about me? Ah ha! Your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see. Man, talking about you be always talking about some unk, man. Quit talking about some unk, boy. I'm younger than you. Oh, you talking about boo boo address? Oh, you sparred her before? I didn't know you sparred her before. What's up, Bush Lord? How you doing? Sir Bush Lord. Yeah, your last name sound like Bushwick, man. Rest in peace to Bushwick. Bushwick Bill. Oh, you can't touch me either, right? I couldn't let you touch me because if you'd have touched me, boy, you probably would have got me. So I ain't trying to get hit. For real, for real. Yeah. I see your son boxing. He going to be great. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. I definitely hope so. But Dieter Brown, who's with Dieter Brown? Oh, Ray Oliver was your coach? I know Ray Oliver used to box. Yes, he did. One love, y'all. I like going live, though. Ain't nothing wrong with it. No, at all. No way I learned a lot from you. Yeah, I try, man, listen, I try to show you what I can, bro. Man, listen, I try to show you the game. I actually wanted you to keep boxing, but, you were all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Your mind would have made up on that. You wanted to do other things, so I salute you. You know what I mean? I'm going to respect what you want to do. You're a man. You do what you want to do, but I think you could have became world champ. Barcel, for real. Keith, what's up, though? Tyson, Keith Ruddage, what up, Tyson? The real Tyson. Huh? What's up, Tyson? They don't want to do nothing. Oh, Kiss Me See You boxing super bad? Okay. And you watch my videos. Good, bro. Appreciate you. Crispy C, what up, my bro? Yeah, tell your boy I said what up, though. Tell Harrison I said what up, though. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Yeah. One love. Yeah, so let's see what else is going on. There's always something going on in this boxing, bro. Always. For sure. Always something going on. Like I say, though, I'm fighting November the 7th, y'all. November the 7th. I'm fighting in Florida. I'm getting paid. I'm going to give me a win. I ain't fighting no tough fighter, none of that. I'm going to do my thing, and we going to eat. We going to eat, keep the game going. For sure. Oh, yeah, that's the fight of the year right there. The fight of the year is Teofimo Lopez versus Vasily Lomachenko. That's going to be a great fight, and I can't wait to watch that fight. And it's going to be on free TV, ESPN. That's right. Your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see, bro. Absolutely. So I'm trying to get 40 wins. I'm 36-6-1. 4 more fights. Boy, I'm calling it a day. I can see myself calling it a day. I'm going to say, I'm out of here. The part that tripped me out is when fighters be crying after they retire. I thought that would be the best day of your life is to retire. Especially if you're not a heavyweight. When you junior middleweight, welterweight, you got to make weight. And do you know, I get tired of making weight. I like to eat what I want to eat. You know what I mean? Man, listen, I don't like walking around. I could have fought 147, but I didn't want to kill myself and have to be down at 147 all these years of boxing. I've been boxing over 28 years. Think I'm about to fight 47 and kill myself, walk around like a string bean? looking like Day Shizzle. I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm not about to do that. I'm about to enjoy my life. And that's what I've been doing, enjoying my life. For sure. I like that. You said, hey, my dog, Sir Bushlord, said he actually started boxing because of me. Appreciate that, bro. So you got to make sure you move your head, get out the way. Show good defense. You know, copy my style, man. Hit, don't get hit. But show people that edge. You got to show them that edge. You got to show them that edge. Oh, you talking about what were my memories of fighting Jamal Charlo? Man, I went into that fight messed up, so I really don't have too many memories of that. I went into that. I should have postponed the fight because my ribs was messed up. I had damaged ribs. I think my ribs was actually bruised. Money was so good I could turn it down. And then I was scared I was gonna get stripped. But man, I was messed up for that fight, man. I lost that fight in a sparring session in a gym. That fight was over with before I even started. But it is what it is. You move on. Life goes on, and you keep it to moving. And I'm just going to teach my son that whenever you hurt, you don't take a fight. You postpone it. Forget about just getting the money because it's all about your health. You know what I mean? If I had a chance to do it all over with, I would have fought him a lot sooner, right when I beat Carlos Molina. And I got offered more money, too. So I would have fought him then. And, you know, it would have been a different story. It would have been a different story, yep. But, man, I was overwise. I really miss Emmanuel Stewart. He actually could have helped me out. He could have gave me the right advice. I would have got the right kind of sparring. And we'd have had the right kind of game plan. So, yeah, that's what that's about. It is what it is. But once a champ, always a champ. Y'all got to check that video out. Once a champ, always a champ. Yeah, you found your lane after thanks for the wisdom. Oh, yeah, Earl, listen, bro. I know the game for sure. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the screen. Yeah, but yeah, definitely. I'm on it. Appreciate you though, man. I'm glad you don't eat them hot chips no more. And drink them teasies. The beer is gone. Man. I ran across one of my homeboys today, man. I talked to him. He said, man, K9, I ain't smoked no blunts or smoked no weed since I was 16 years old. But that's good stuff, boy. Man, I ain't smoked no weed since I was about 25 years old. 26 years old. So it's been about 20-something years for me, too, that I ain't smoked no weed, man. It's over with. Game over. It's a done deal. For real, for real. Yep. Yep. It's a live chat, what? Okay. I'm enjoying it. You gotta let me know because I didn't know that. I'm talking about the other one. The one you can get sauce from. So I'm talking about that one. Yeah, so key, yes, sir. Oh, you said the videos be helping you a lot. Yeah, man. Pay attention to the videos I be sending because I got really high quality type stuff. For real, for real. Oh, Pete, you say I'm high right now. Oh man, stop it. Why is you high right now? Some stuff you gotta keep to yourself though. You should have kept that with yourself. But hey, it is what it is. You know, do some push-ups. When I used to be high, I used to work out, man, because I didn't want to go to sleep high. The one thing you don't want to do is go to sleep high. Wake up the next day, don't even know where you was at or know what happened. Forget that. Leave it alone. Right, Noah? Oh man, I gotta introduce y'all to my son soon. Maybe on the next live, I can let y'all see my son, my newborn son. Yes, my newborn son, little Noah Kingston Bundridge. Oh yeah, I got you for sure. I'll share some more stories for sure. Champ, can you talk about the boxing contracts when you were on a contender? I heard the contracts were horrible. Oh man, yes they were. So yeah, you came right now, champ, but I don't want to be missing your streams. I appreciate that first round. You said you over in the UK, and you done tapped in from the UK, man. I appreciate that. The UK, listen, I love the UK, United Kingdom. I love United Kingdom. United Kingdom really slowed me down. Because when I went over to United Kingdom, man, I got a different kind of experience on life. Over in United Kingdom, they move slower, a lot slower than over here in America. So once I got back home to America, I'm like, man, we moving too fast. They were at the right speed. When I got back over in America, it was like, meow, meow. It was like the video I'm about to put up called Fast and Furious. Man, it was Fast and Furious compared to over there. United Kingdom, man, they love me over there. And I love y'all over there too, man. I love it in the United Kingdom. Yeah. I'm telling you, one fight that I wish I could have got, and it don't seem like it had happened, is the fight with Floyd Mayweather. Because at one point in time, he was the champ of the world. At the same time, I was the champ of the world. But he never would fight me. I remember when I knocked out Corey Spinks. When I knocked Corey Spinks out, because Floyd was at the fight. And I was like, what's up, Floyd? And he was like, he shook his head like, gave me the Heisman Trophy hand. I'm like, man. I thought about it and I was like, oh, I know why I'm the champ of the world now. So he ain't want to fight me because of that. Hey, excuse me, y'all. I ain't got no corona either. You cough nowadays, it's like, man, hey, man, that boy, he got that thing. Like, you can't even cough. You can't even get sick now. You sick. You can be sick of just a regular cold. And now people scared. Like, oh, no, he got that thing. Like, get away from me. It's crazy. I'll get back to work, Earl, man. Earl, you always been a working man, bro. One thing I can say about you, man, listen. You always got that bread, man. You got it the honest way, man. And I'm glad that you ended up, having babies by my cousin and y'all ended up getting married, all that good stuff, man. I love you, a part of the family. Yeah, much respect, man. Earl was the first person to donate something to the Cash App off the YouTube channel. I appreciate you. Go donate to the Cash App, the $ K9 Boxing, like Big Earl. Super Chat. That's right. You can do it on Super Chat. Absolutely. I should have talked trash, but I didn't want to do it like that. I felt real recognized real. I'm the champ. You the champ. I'm from Michigan. Floyd from Michigan. Glove up. You know what I mean? But I don't think he wanted to see that egg. He didn't want to see that egg. He knew I had that egg. I remember when he was promoting that fight against Oscar De La Hoya down at Joe Louis Arena, and he was like, K9, I seen the power. He said, what you did to Bravo, Berto had your leftovers. So from there on out, I should have known that if I became world champion, that Floyd was not going to fight me. And he never did. Yeah, you got that pressure. Yeah, absolutely. It would have possibly hurt his career. Yeah, that's smart. So listen, I'm not mad at him because if it's a chance that I fight a certain person, I would lose, then I'm not gonna fight him. I'm gonna go the other way. It's about business. Like I said, Mike Tyson could have fought anybody. He chose Roy Jones because he know Roy Jones is smaller than him. He's a blown up heavyweight. He's not a real heavyweight. Roy Jones ain't punching like no heavyweight. Mike Tyson punching like a super heavyweight. So Roy Jones, Tyson picked the right person, and Roy Jones, he was smart for taking a fight. He getting $10 million if they fight. $10 million for an exhibition? Man, stop it. Game over. Man, listen. That Tyson fight versus Roy Jones Jr. might be the second highest paid pay-per-view fight of all time. I don't think it's going to be Manny Pacquiao Floyd because people wanted to see that fight so bad, and I wish they would have fought in their prime. But I think that's the highest. Well, that would be the highest paid pay-per-view fight of all time. But Tyson, Roy Jones fight, probably number 2. If not, it'd be number 3 for sure behind Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather for sure. Yeah, Roy Jones did get knocked out a few too many times. And I hate that happened to him because Roy Jones is a good dude, man. He really a good dude. I met both of them, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. Both guys are cool as I don't know what. But Roy Jones just seemed more real. I don't want to see Roy Jones get hurt. I just hope he can stick and move if they fight. He ended up, with all his faculties, everything is okay with him. that he can enjoy his money and retire. After that, forget the exhibition. Take that money and invest. If Roy Jones would have never lost, would have never fought, if he would never have fought Tonio Tarver the second time, he would be considered probably the greatest fighter of all time. And his brand would have killed Floyd's brand. Floyd brand versus Roy Jones brand, it would have been no comparisons. But that loss, and that's the crazy thing about boxing. All it takes is one loss, man. People will forget you, and they'll leave you alone. They'll abandon you. I mean, that's why I'm gonna do a video about MMA versus boxing. How boxing took over. I mean, how MMA took over and got hotter than boxing, and how the fans over at the MMA, over in UFC, are actually better fans than boxing fans. Boxing fans are some great fans, and if they loyal, they loyal. But MMA fans are loyal to the end. I'm talking about, man, you can have 30 losses and they still with you. They ain't gonna go nowhere. That's my dude, yeah. I was like, man, them guys be having a bunch of losses and they still with you. So, but I mean, it's a dangerous sport. And another thing about the UFC is this a high risk, low reward. How at one time that the UFC was the highest paid, was the highest watched sport, but then it's the highest risk sport, but then they get paid less than a boxer. So as a boxer, all I have to watch is your hands getting hit. All I gotta do is watch out for your hands. And I'm making more money than somebody that can kick me, knee me, slam me. Oh man, I'm straight on that. You know, it's good for your brand though. Like UFC, people know who you are, but then you gotta get your money. So that's why it made sense for Floyd to fight Conor McGregor in a boxing ring. And Conor McGregor got a country behind him. But you see, the A side was Floyd. Because the A side was Conor McGregor, they would have fought in a cage. But instead, they fought in a boxing ring. Makes sense, right? Yeah, I trained with Donna Stevenson at Crunks. I'm about to do a video about him too. Sad what happened to him. But yeah, Donna Stevenson got some serious power. And I just hate that what happened to him. But he trained down at Crunks with me, him, Tyson Fury, Chad Dawson. I mean, list goes on. Andy Lee, Tony Harrison, Dominic Dalton. I mean, come on, man. Some everybody. Tommy Hearns. Go check out that Tommy Hearns YouTube video I did with me and him sparring. Y'all gotta go check me out, man. Y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't throwing enough likes up, man. Share the video. That's right. At K9 Boxing. Yes, the best are fighting the best at UFC. But that's another thing. That's why I'm saying, guess who getting paid though? Dana White. The best fight the best, but who get paid? The most money. Dana White. Now the best ain't fighting the best in boxing, and they even making more money. That's what I'm saying. It don't make dollars. It don't make sense. At K9 Boxing. I already said that. Yeah, I did. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out. So K9, what up, though? Just turned in from the D. Just like the Williamson. Hoping earlier. I thought about you, bro. Much love. What up, though? One love, my dude. You say you thought about me earlier? You just left the Williams Center back open? Wow. Much love, Bryant. Much love. 1-2-1-2. Now, what happened to behind the scenes? Like on a contender, they actually show what they want to show. If it was big, if it made sense, if it was action, I could be just talking to Michael Clark. Ain't nothing. But if I'm over here arguing with somebody else, oh man, the camera running over there. So you know, the thing about it, man, it's they wanted the action. Yeah, you actually can watch my next fight. I'm gonna post it on Instagram. Follow my Instagram at K9 Boxing. I'm gonna post it. My next fight will actually be on pay-per-view, but it'll be a low budget pay-per-view. It'll be like $29.99 or $19.99 to watch my fight, my next fight. It'll be live in Florida. I'm gonna actually post it. You'll be able to find out my next fight. I'm gonna constantly bring it up on my lives too. Yeah, Mike Tyson, boy, I'm telling you, Mike Tyson, one of the reasons why I started boxing, man. I'm telling you, Tyson a beast. I'm telling you, in his heyday, man, he remind me of he remind me of Jet Li. Boy was unleashed for real. Man, I'm serious. Roy Jones, look, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones. Them was my guys, man. Them guys got me started, man. Really made me want to box. Them two, the Rock'em Sock'em game. I'm trying to figure out what else. The Rocky movie. How y'all feel about Sylvester Stallone being in the Hall of Fame? Never threw a punch, but he has inspired millions, but never threw a punch. But then you got a lot of fighters who actually fought, and I don't care if you never became a world champion. If you was close to being a world champion, you probably should be in the Hall of Fame because Sylvester Stallone in the Hall of Fame. I mean, so that might be something me and my champ over here, my wife, will probably talk about because she think that Sylvester Stallone should be in the Hall of Fame. I think he should be. I don't care what. I mean, you brought people to, to boxing because of the Rocky movie, but at the same time, guess what? I am Rocky. I am the Black Rocky. You know what I'm saying? So I agree to disagree. Yeah, I do believe he was taking steroids too. Okay, boy, no. That's what Walt would say. No, baby. Absolutely. Yeah, that's crazy. He in the Hall of Fame when they never threw a real punch. That's why on season 1 of The Contender, he was on the show. He was trying to tell people how to box, and he ain't a real boxer. So on my season, even though he was still the executive producer, they kicked him off the set. He wasn't the owner. He wasn't a part of season 2 because he thought he really do boxing. You know what I'm saying? So if they didn't allow him to be on season 2 of The Contender because he don't know boxing, then why is he in the Hall of Fame? Why? You know what I'm saying? If anything, the producer should be in the Hall of Fame for the Rocky movie, as well as Rocky himself. For real, for real. No, Rocky didn't make the movie. The director made the movie. My wife was here talking about some Rocky made the movie. Okay. Are we loaded? Okay. I'm a real Black Rocky. That's right. For real. Man, I wish I had the fight with me and Chris Smith in HD because a couple of my fights are not in HD. So, man, that fight was a real Rocky fight. Man, that guy, man, had me bust up. I beat him, almost knocked him out in the last round. But that was a hard fight. And that probably was the hardest fight. At first, I thought that fight that I had with the Russian, I think his name, I can't never pronounce his name right, is Zarbak Gasagurov. But that guy, he was a hard fight too. But I think that Chris Smith fight was the hardest. And I even lost. The fights that I lost wasn't even the hardest fight. So I went into them fights not on 10. I was not on 10. But that Chris Smith fight and Basagurov fight, oh my goodness. For real, for real. Absolutely. Too much disrespect. Yeah, no D2. He was eating leather from Drago. Yeah, that's another thing. He made it okay. The Rocky movie made it okay to take punches. Adrian! He got beat up, man. And every time you look up, he getting beat up. And forget that. Why a fighter can't be smart? Why you can't show up, make a movie or different kind of Rocky, some kind of way the fighter ain't getting beat up. So then Creed come out, he get beat up. Come on, man. Forget that. Floyd gonna probably come with a movie too, and I wonder how it's gonna do. But he can't be on there like Rocky because he wasn't ever getting hit, Holly. You know what I'm saying? So, for real, I gotta drop this book because a movie about my life will be cold. I've been through some and everything from smoking blunts, selling drugs. Oh my goodness, no daddy to a 2-time world champion. Oh man, rubbing elbows with Don King. Man, fight some of the best fighters in the world. Spurring Tommy Hearns. Ask God for my wife. He sent her. Oh, man, just some of everything. I went through a lot. So the K9 movie, Don't Bark If You Can't Bite, will be cold. But the book is coming out. I got to work on my book, man, for sure. That's right. It's not cool to take punishment. Any fighter think it's good to take punishment, to me, he's a fool. And that's just my opinion. Forget punishment. Take less and make more. Or the corona holding you back? You actually got corona, or it's holding you back because the gyms are closed because of corona? I know I'm staying in the gym. I'm always in the gym. Exactly. Trio, he should not be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, this right here, shake it. Yeah, so. And that is disrespecting a lot of boxers. For real, for real. I understand what he did for boxing, which is good. And they got the right to do what they want to do. If they put him in the Hall of Fame, oh well.
No,
I,
he did it for one reason.
yeah, yep.
He
So,
inspired so many of y'all. Y'all act like y'all forgot.
oh man, listen. Yep. I feel exactly. Yeah. Y'all hear that little killer? I got a little killer over here. Two of them, for real. Noah and Tatum. For sure, though. So I'm getting a little tired, y'all. I think I'm about to tap out. I just want to, chat with y'all for a minute. You know what I mean? I ain't been on this boy. I was on it yesterday, but since then I haven't been on it for a long time. The wifey was having a baby, so I had to focus on, the little one. And but now I'm back, y'all. I'm back. So look forward to seeing me and the wife and our podcast, Champ Talk Live, which will be every Sunday, right? Every Sunday, Champ Talk Live. And we'll get a little few specials here and there, maybe on her birthday, my birthday, your birthday, you know what I mean? So look, coming to a ring near you, a YouTube near you, Champ Talk Live. Like I say, man, if y'all didn't hit the like button, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe, tell your friend to subscribe. And if you want to donate to the channel, you can donate to the $ K9 Boxing. Appreciate y'all, man. Yes, we good. Good night, first round, and Team K9, everybody. Yeah.